Hello students, welcome to my class. Today I am going to discuss few questions related to the periodic table. That is, my chapter is classification of elements and periodicity in properties, and the pattern is that is neat pattern. As we all know, this chapter is completely theoretical based question, but this is one of the most important chapter for competitive examination. Around 2 or 3 questions are asked from this chapter, so be careful. Check out each and everything related to this chapter, and definitely you will score full out of full, that is 3 out of 3 from this chapter. Clear? Now let's start the topic. Now look at the electronic configuration of gadolinium, that is atomic number is 64. What will be the electronic configuration in terms of the inert gas? As we know, we can also write the electronic configuration in terms of the in form of the inert gas, like the inert gas has helium, that has neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. What is the atomic number of xenon? That is 54. That means to say it is very close to gadolinium. Due to this reason, here the representation is Xe. Now, how to fill them? That is, as we know, for writing the electronic configuration, we have to follow the rule, that is N plus L rule. The compound, subcell which have lowest value of N plus L, then first of all it will occupy electron, then further. Now look at, in this case, that is xenon 4f7. In this case all 4f. As I told you earlier, if I talk about f7 and f14, they are more stable than the other like f8, f9 configuration, because half fill and full fill electronic configuration gives you a stable electronic configuration. So definitely the electronic configuration will be in terms of 4f, either 4f's B or C. So we can neglect A and D. Now compare which one is correct. That is 4f7. Now count the electron. Here is 54 plus 7, that is 61 plus 5d1 plus 6s2. Again, not 6s1, that is 6s2. Why 6s2? Because when you compare 5d and 6s, now tell me what is the n plus l value for 6s? That is 6 plus 0 equal to 6, my friend. If I talk about the n plus l value for 5d, what will be the value of n plus l for 5d? It's very simple, that is 5 plus 2 equal to 7. Now compare which one has lowest value of n plus l. Sir, it's so easy. 6 has lowest value of n plus l, so it will occupy electron first, then the electron move towards 5d. So what is the answer now, friend? Tell me. We can now tell, that is, if we compare A, B, C and D, this is the correct explanation. I know I am taking more time to solve this question because I am teacher, but in your competitive examination you have only 30 seconds to solve this question. So what I am telling, boost your knowledge with solid theory, and definitely you will solve each and every question, and that's my promise to you, friend. So let's move to the next section. So for question number 1, what is the answer? That is C is the correct option. Wait for a moment. Now let's move to next question, that is question number 2. Check the question. What is given here? In the descending order of a vertical group in the periodic table, which of the following would be true? What is given here? Look at descending order, that is we are moving from top to bottom. Electronegativity, suppose if I take example alkali metal, that is lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. As we all know, if we move down the group, what will happen? That is the metallic character increases. Yes sir, metallic character increases. Okay, definitely metallic character increases. If we move down the group, if metallic character increases, that means to say electropositive nature increases, that is the ionization energy decreases. If ionization energy decreases, that means to say what it means, that is electropositive character increases. Yes sir, electropositive nature increases. Clear to you? Electropositive nature increases. Then definitely there is a decrement in electronegative character, because metals are electropositive, not electronegative. And if down the group metallic character increases, then definitely electropositive character increases and electronegative character decreases. So what we get from here? That is the option A is correct. Am I right? Yes sir. Now ionization enthalpy decreases, definitely the ionization energy decreases. All the atoms have the same number of valence electrons, definitely. If I talk about the members of a same group, they contain equal number of valence electron. Now next one, metallic character decreases and the basic character, metallic character not decreases, metallic character increases. So this one is the not a correct option. So which ones are correct option? That is A, B and C. That is 1, 2 and 3. Now check it, which one is correct? 1, 2 and 3. So for question number 2, D is the correct option. Clear? This is completely conceptual based question. You can easily solve such questions if you have command over the theory. Now let's move to the next one, next section. Now, check out the question number 3. Which of the following element has high metallic character? As I told you, if the high metallic character, if the metallic character is high metallic character, then it will have less value of IP. That is the rule, because if metallic character high, more tendency to lose electron. If more easy tendency or more tendency to lose electron, then it will require less energy to remove the electron. And what is ionization energy? The minimum energy required to release the electron from the outermost shell of an atom. So if metallic character increases, ionization energy decreases. Now read the question, which of the following elements has highest metallic character? That is, find out which one has less value of ionization energy. If I compare see the data, that is S has less value of ionization energy. So for this question, D is the correct option. What I am telling, for question number 3, D is the correct option. Now let's move to the next segment, next question. What will happen? Check it out. Now question number 4. In the 6th period of extended form of periodic table, the orbitals are filled. 6s, 5x, 6d, 6p, 5s, 5p, 5d, 6p, 6x, 6p, 6d, 6f, and 6s, 4p, 5d, and 6p. How to fill them? Check it out, what I'm telling. As I told you, electron will be filled by using n plus L rule. For 6s, tell me what is the value of n plus L? 6 plus 0, that is 6. Now for 4f, what is the value? 4 plus 3, that is 7, definitely. Then there comes 5d. 5d, what will happen? 5 plus 2, that is 7, definitely. Then there comes 6s. 6p, sorry, pardon. 6p, what is the value of n plus L? 6 plus 1, 7. What about the 6d? That is 6 plus 2, that is equal to 8. What about 6f? That is 6 plus 3, that is equal to 9. So what is the sequence? N plus L value, check out. If I talk about 6s, it has less value of n plus L. So electron will be filled first in 6s. Then there comes 4f. 5d and 6p all have same value of n plus l, but the rule is the subcell which has less value of n will get electron for. Then there comes 4f. Then if I compare 5d and 6p, it will have less value, that is 5d and 6p. This is the order. And after the 6d more value, so order is 6s 4f 5d and 6p. So what is the option here? 6s 4p 6s 4f 5d and 6p. So for question number 4, we people can tell that is D is the correct option. Am I right? Yes sir, you are definitely right. Now I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next one. Wait for a moment. Now let's move to the question number 5. With which of the following electronic configuration an atom has the lowest ionization energy? Atom has lowest ionization energy. That metal, if the configuration is for metal, then it will have definitely lowest ionization energy. 1s2 2s2 2p3, that is for nitrogen. 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s1, that is friend for sodium. Am I right? 1s2 2s2 2p6, that is for neon. 10. 1s2 2s2 2p5, that is for fluorine. Which one is metal? That is sodium. And we all know metal has less ionization energy. So what is the answer in this case? Tell me. Sir, it's very simple. For question number 5, B is the correct option. 1s2 2s2 2p6 and 3s1, this is nothing but Na, sodium. Am I right? Yes sir. Now I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next one. Now let's move to the question number 6. Which of the one of the following order represent the correct sequence of increasing basic character? Now tell me, as I told you, metal oxides are more basic. If the metallic character increases, then the basic nature also increases. As we know, if we move along the period, the metallic nature, listen carefully what I am telling, the metallic nature decreases. Clear to you what I am telling? If we move along the period, the metallic nature decreases. That means to say, if I talk about sodium, if I talk about magnesium, if I talk about aluminium, and if I talk about potassium, then what will happen? Along the period, the metallic character decreases. Due to this reason, the nature of the basic nature of the oxide decreases. So what is the sequence in this case? Al2O3, then there comes MgO, then there comes Na2O or NaO. Now if I move down the group, the metallic character increases. That's why the basic nature of their metal oxide also increases. So if I compare sodium and potassium, sodium will have more basic character. So the order is Al2O3, MgO, Na2O and K2O. This is the sequence. So which option is correct in this case? So for question number 6, A is the correct option. Am I right? Yes, you are absolutely right, sir. For question number 6, A is the correct option. Now I'm going to rub this part, friend, and we'll discuss the next question. Wait for a moment. Now let's move to the next segment, that is the question number 7. Read the question carefully what is given here. That is, the first ionization potential of Na, Mg and Si are given 496, 737 and 786 kilojoule per mole. The ionization potential of Al will be. Now look at what is given here. Na atomic number 11, the ionization energy is, pardon friend, 496 kilojoule per mole. Then if I talk about magnesium atomic number 12, that is 737 kilojoule per mole. If I talk about silicon, that is 786 kilojoule per mole. Clear? Now, what is the ionization energy? If I talk about the electronic configuration of Mg, it can be written 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. And if I talk about the electronic configuration of Al, that is aluminum atomic number 13, it can be written like this: 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p1. Now, if I compare the stability, that is the completely filled, the last subcell is completely filled and it is the most stable electronic configuration. If I talk about aluminum, the last one is 3p1, not half filled, not completely filled. That means to say it is not too much stable. In this case, there is less requirement of energy take place to remove the electron in comparison to the magnesium. So, aluminum has ionization energy lies between sodium and magnesium, that is between 496 and 737. Now tell me which value is this one? 760? No, out of this radar. 575, that is between 496 and 737. So what will be the answer? So for question number 7, that is B is the correct option. Am I right? Yes, sir, you are absolutely right. For question number 7, that is B is the correct answer. And I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next one. Now, look at the question number 8. The ionic radii of N3 minus, O2 minus and F minus. Tell me what will happen in this case. As we know, more the negative charge, more is the size. More is the size. This is the thing. More is the negative, more is the positive charge, less is the size. This is the theory. Again I am repeating. More is the negative charge, more is the size. More is the positive charge, less is the size. Now, if I talk about N3 minus, O2 minus and F minus, which will have more size, that is definitely N3 minus, then there comes O2 minus and then there comes F minus. So, where is the sequence? That is N3 minus 1.71, this is the decreasing order, 1.71, 1.40 and 1.36. So, it will have more energy, more size than this one. So, for question number 8, A is the correct option. Am I right? Yes, sir, you are absolutely right. So, friend, I am going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next one. Wait for a moment. The next one is question number 9. The data, check out. For one of the element, various successive ionization energy, first, second, third, fourth and fifth. Look at the variation, 5, 7, 5, then look at the variation, third from fourth, that is sharp increment. Then definitely the 3 electron can be removed easily, but the 4th electron cannot be removed easily. That is definitely it is in the inner cell. Which component has 3 electron in the outermost cell? That is aluminum. Look at 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2, 3p1. You can easily remove this 3 electron because cell wise it can be written like this, 2Klm, 283. 3 electron in outermost cell, it can be removed easily. After removal of 3 electron, it acquires the inert gas configuration. So you cannot further remove the extra 1 more electron from this innermost cell. So it will, if you want to remove, you require maximum amount of energy. Due to this reason, from 3rd to 4th, that is the increment of energy take place. So in this case, we people can say that is D is the correct option, that is AL. For question number 9, D is the correct option. Am I right? Yes, sir, you are absolutely right. Now I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next one. Question number 10. Read the question carefully. The total inner transition elements are 28. Yes, 14, 14, 14 plus 14, 28. Inner transition, that is the F block elements, lanthanides and actinides, and total D block elements are 40, definitely 3D, 4D, 5D and 6D. Except hydrogen, all non-metals belong to P block, that is definitely correct. That is 1, 2 and 3 are correct. All the members of the actinides are man-made. No, all the members of actinides, few elements are man-made, but all are not. So the correct sequence is, which one is correct? 1, 2 and 3. So which is the correct option? That is, for question number 10, B is the correct option. Clear to you? I think now you can easily solve such kind of questions. So friend, we'll revise these things again, check it out, what will happen. Let's review the things. For question number 1, what is the correct option? That is C. For question number 2, what is the correct option? That is A, B and C. 1, 2 and 3 are correct. 1, 2 and 3, that is D is the correct option. Remember? For question number 3, what is the correct option? D. Less value of ionization energy, Mo is the metallic character. For question number 3, D is the correct option. For question number 4, tell me what is the sequence? 6s, 4s, 5d and 6p. What is the rule? N plus L rule. So for question number 4, D is the correct option. Am I right? Yes sir, you are absolutely right. For question number 5, what is? That is, metal has less value of ionization energy, that is B. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. So for question number 5, B is the correct option. Now for question number 6, what is the sequence? That is A, Al2O3, MgO, Na2 and K2O. For question number 7, what is the answer? That is B, 575 kilojoule per mole. For question number 8, that is A, 1.71, 1.40 and 1.36. For question number 8, A is the correct option. For question number 9, what is the correct option? That is Al. D is the correct option. For question number 10, that is, what is the option? Tell me. So 1, 2 and 3. This is the correct explanation. B is the correct option. Am I right? Yes, completely. So friend, I have discussed the all questions, around 10 questions related to the NEET exam preparation. And in my next class, I will discuss few more interesting things. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you so much.